South Carolina picks up a straight set win over Georgia to cap off a great weekend for Scott Swanson and his team. Back-to-back wins, including a 5-set come-from-behind victory on the road Friday. Derek Scott, RJ Abella back with you here at the Carolina Volleyball Center. It seemed like a bit of a slow start for the Gamecocks today. You would have thought the clocks had moved up an hour instead of back an hour, but they pulled out that first set in come-from-behind fashion and then really grabbed momentum and took over the match from there.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I thought with the momentum they had coming out of Starkville, coming back to Columbia, that they would be right on it. But like you said, they started off a little slow, but regained composure and came back and won this match.
Speaking of coming back to Columbia, that was the story for Georgia's fifth-year senior Desiree McCray, Columbia native, and she really showed out here this afternoon in front of a lot of friends and family.
There you see in her highlights, it started out with only one blocker in front of her, and then the Gamecocks committed 2 blockers in front of her, and she was still putting the ball away. I was very surprised she didn't get more attempts.
7 kills, hit 545, and threw in 5 blocks as well. For South Carolina, the freshman phenom, Michaela Shields, she did a little bit of everything today.
You know, we knew she was great as a 3-rotation player, meaning she only had to hit and block. But now we're seeing her pass, we're seeing her attack out of the back row, and most importantly, seeing her out of the service line.
11 kills, 6 service aces for Michaela Shields, and 8 digs as well. Speaking of aces, South Carolina had a dozen of them today. That's a season high and ties the season high in the SEC.
You know, the funny thing is, when we talk about service aces, we usually talk about Aubrey Ezell, but now we have Megan Kirkland in the picture, and today we have Michaela Shields in that running now.
So that was a big factor in South Carolina getting the win. As you look at a couple other notes about it, it was indeed a good day for the home team, and getting ready for a big road trip to Florida next weekend, a great way to build some positive momentum as they get back into another really challenging portion of the schedule.
Now, good job by the Gamecocks to get a weekend SEC sweep. I don't think it's been a while since they've won back-to-back games in the conference play, so good job to Scott Swanson and his staff.
Again, your final score on Sunday afternoon, South Carolina takes care of Georgia in straight sets at the Carolina Volleyball Center.